Hey gamers, Stogie here, and welcome to another episode of the 4-Minute Gun Guide. This is a series where I run down everything I think you need to know about a gun and give you a way to use it in 4 minutes. So this is the MG4 Light Machine Gun available in Battlefield 4 to the support class, and in the case of the MG4 I have codenamed it the Back Rager for this reason right here. If you're behind enemy lines and you manage to get that perfect flank off and you have the enemy staring the other direction, there's no other gun you want in this game than the MG4. The MG4 offers the highest rate of fire of any of the LMGs at 800 RPM. 800. Keep in mind I just said 800. Yeah, so comparable LMGs in terms of damage, and the damage model for this gun is a starting damage of 25 and an ending damage of 18, would be like the Type 88 and LSAT, and the rate of fires on those weapons are, you're looking at 650 and 700. So the 800 RPM on this gun is something else. But that's not all. If you didn't notice, I just fired 200 rounds off. This belt-fed LMG has 200 rounds available. So not only are we looking at the highest RPMs of an LMG in Battlefield 4, we're also looking at tied for highest rounds available before having to reload at 200. So why would you want to use any other LMG, you may say? Well, this thing at range is not the best. It's not the worst. It's actually not the worst. You would think based on those stats they would make it the worst, but it is not the worst, but it's not the best. It's not that steady at range. Something like a bipod might benefit this game or benefit this gun if you want to camp up with it, but I don't think that that's a playstyle choice that I would take with this weapon. I'm going to be demonstrating for the rest of this video a couple other ways that you might want to use this weapon, because all in all, you're not going to always be able to pull off these magnificent back rages where you take out 15 enemies and expend all 200 rounds. A lot of times what you're going to want to do is lay down on the ground and use this gun at a medium range and kind of support your team and drop some ammo down. So with that being the case, I think one of the things you want to pair with this gun in my recommended loadout would be the stubby grip. And also with the stubby grip, I like to throw on the laser sight, because I think the laser sight with this MG4 allows you to do some type of close quarter damage. I think if you're running full speed head on into somebody, you're going to lose 9 out of those 10 gun battles, even with the rate of fire of the MG4, just because of the LMG accuracy. Accuracy on the LMGs in this game is not the best. But if you have that laser sight on, you might land 1 or 2 more bullets that you would have missed, and that could mean the difference between life and death. So to round out my loadout with this gun, I definitely recommend using the suppressor, because when you're going to come up behind the enemy and back rage them, you do not want to alert them by putting your dot on the minimap. They will be looking at their teammates dying, looking over their shoulders saying, where in the hell did these guys just get killed from? And in the case of a map like Operation Lock or Operation Metro, they may think that they're getting killed from in front because guys die so often, so suppressor is going to be definitely your friend. And then with that, I also recommend running the red dot, because you do not need a whole lot of range on this gun. You're going to use it up close and personal. So there's the MG4 and a 4-minute gun guide. Thanks, guys.